Another boss that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I usually backflip into, like, anything, too, but I figured I'd do a sword dive. And, like, switching to King Dodongo's point of view here, how cool, just to really emphasize his size. Okay. What's Navi have to say about this beast? King Dodongo. This is a huge Dodongo that eats anything. Give it a shock and finish it off with your sword. Oh, like that? Oh, ouch. Yeah, we're just gonna let you go right past. After you, sir. Don't you want to eat me? Ooh. All right. All right. We'll save one of our bombs. That's not going to work. Ah! If I had the Deku sticks, you can kill a hit this boss in 4 to 5 jump slashes. Oh, really? Huh. I do have Deku sticks. But I ain't in a rush. I ain't no speedrunner. Bam! Yeah, I got him in 3 jump slashes, right? I just did that thrice. Yeah! We took him down! Let's go! Let's do it, guys. Poor guy. Falling into the lava like that. Like, what is it? Like, you're back to the creepy vibes of this game. Like, there he dies slowly in the lava with his head still sticking out like, no, I'm dead. Like, I feel bad for King Dodongo. Like, we came in here and we attacked him. All right, Dodongo's Cavern complete. I think that's one of the darkest things. Ganon wanted everyone dead. Yeah, pretty much. As long as he got to rule, he didn't give a who he got to rule, even if everyone was dead.
It's me, Darunia! Well done! Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst! What a wild adventure! It'll make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you. You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship.
And here it is, the spiritual stone of fire, the Goron's ruby. Still beautiful. You obtained the Goron's ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find.
Brother! You'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. You did great! How about a big Goron hug, brother?
And there we go. That's the second dungeon down. And I remembered that there was this right here, so I figured might as well blow this up while I'm at it. Oh, I don't think I can even get that. You know what? I'm not gonna let this just sit here forever. We're getting it. We're turning on climb everything. Whoop! Nice. Got him. Oh. There we go. You sent a giant spider into a tree, blocked the cavern so Gorons can starve. Oh, Ganondorf did. Gave Jabba Jabba a literal stomach virus, literally killed all the sages, froze Zora's domain, overfed Gorons to Velvet. Yeah. No, he's a total monster. He's an absolute friggin' genocidal maniac, which is why it's another reason why this game is so great, is that it really gives you a reason to hate Ganondorf. Because you go through as a child and you meet these races. You know, you meet the Kakiri slash R1. You meet the Gorons, you meet the Zora, who are all happy and like, yeah, things are bad, but like, they could be worse, you know? Like, they're all like, wow, this is a minor inconvenience. But then, when things really hit the fan, like, the entire world just goes under. You know, Hyrule Castletown, a once bustling market, you come back, and it's, the only people left are re-deads, and, that's no good. I don't like to see that.
They say that a fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. If you want to make it to the top, you better take a big shield with you.
I got one, bub. Yeah, what do you think of that? Yes, you can find those gold sculptulas in the holes. Yeah, right? That ring of fire, just like everything about the game. The atmosphere, it's just perfect. It really gives you a sense of the world going to hell, which is exactly what it did. Oh. Come on. Alright, I'm just gonna set this here. The 7-year skip was supposed to be Oot's Dark World. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Jeez Louise, come on. That's better. I'll run out of friggin' bombs if I keep that up. Alright, I hear you, Cal. You want a friend? Hey. I'm not slashing you, I'm slashing the grass around you. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. We're gonna drink this milk. Give me some fresh milk. Yeah, Tendo, like, starting as a kid and then growing into an adult. Like, and you always played as a kid in the original Zelda games. And so, in this game, you start as a kid and grow into the adult. it's like the series itself. It's like a parallel. It's like symbolism for not only the series, but the players. Alright, fine. I'll play it safe. Yeah, my game didn't like that. Alright, get that Sculptula. And give this a nice little climb. Link's been working out. He can climb a lot faster now. I had a mod turned on where there's like a reticle for the slingshot, but I don't need a reticle for the slingshot. I played this game enough times that I would rather freehand it. Just eyeball it. Alright. Now, I don't want to go down the mountain with you yet, so we're just gonna casually avoid you, big boy. Yeah, setting bombs in front of the gossip stones, yeah. They blast off like a rocket. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! Alright, time to get some magic. Oh, what's she look like in HD? Texture upgrade. Sup, mama? Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. Yeah, the gossip stones allude to that fact. Or that almost fact. I feel like it's never like 100% fully confirmed, is it? I think it's like 99% confirmed. Probably in like Hyrule Historia or something. You mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge your weapon, release B to unleash a wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release without charging your weapon, just rotate once and press B for a very effective quick spin. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in the neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I'll have to tell me twice. There we go. And this is a cool effect too. I like how it dims everything else when you use your magic spin attack. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty true. But I've always seen them as, you know, different stories. Yeah, I mean, they're sometimes some of them are potentially different stories, but like in A Link to the Past, they talk about the Sealing War. They talk about the Imprisoning War or whatever. And that's what Ocarina of Time is supposed to be. Ocarina of Time is supposed to be the prequel to A Link to the Past. All right.
Hoot! Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power, but you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule. At least not yet. If you are going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons, and hold on tight. Hoot!
Whoa. And like little segments like this were totally unnecessary, but very cool. And just showcasing, you know, the new world, the power of 3D graphics in the Nintendo 64. Like, this is a lot cooler than anything they could have shown to us on the Super Nintendo. All right, now, before we mess up, we're going to drop down here. Make sure we get in here and grab this heart piece. Hey, Mr. Cow. Or Mrs. Cow, I guess. Or Miss Cow. I don't know that you're married. Then the timeline split. After Ocarina, that leads to Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, the failed timeline. Yeah, I wish they had come up with a better way to figure out the failed timeline, because that just, like, isn't really how time travel works. That's how, like, parallel universes work, not timelines. So it's just weird that there's a parallel universe in the canon timeline. Like, that doesn't really quite match. Like, the Twilight Princess timeline and the Majora's Mask timeline and the Wind Waker timeline, well, which two of those are the same, but that makes sense. It makes sense that, you know, those timelines would exist because, yeah, if Zelda sends Link back in time and he leaves the world that they're currently inhabiting, then Link is no longer there. And so it does make sense that, you know, he wouldn't exist anymore in that timeline. And it obviously makes sense that if he goes back in time to a certain timeline where he does exist, that he would continue to exist there. But the failed timeline is just like a weird cop-out, it feels. I was confused with the Calamity area because we just saw Korok, Zoras, and Rito all at the same time. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's like, I don't really have a problem with that either, because it does make sense that, oh, our first magic jar, that, there would be a race of bird people. And I feel like the Rito from Wind Waker and the Rito from the Calamity era are pretty different. You know, they're really not exactly the same. Like, the people from the Rito from Wind Waker, they need, like, the scale of Valoo in order to fly, and, like, they feel like a branch of the Zora that became bird people, whereas the Rito from the Calamity area, they're just are bird people.
Hey, good to see you again. I'll give you this as a memento.
Hey, thanks for the piece of heart, bub. Yes, and the Koroks definitely evolved from the Kokiri kids. And I think that's cool, because I don't think they evolved from Kokiris. I think that the Kokiri are magical, and that the Deku Tree was like, you know what? I don't think that little elf sprite Hylian people really work here, so let's just, we're just gonna turn you into little leaf peepers, little leaf people. And so he just kind of decided to change them. Won't let me climb up there. I wonder if I can do it from this side. Oh, no. Won't let me cross the side. Let's see if I can go up. The Deku Tree sapling at Oot became the great Deku Tree in Wind Waker. Yeah, I mostly believe that. That's one where I'm like, yeah, I do believe that. But at the same time, it's kind of a strange, like... So what happened to the Deku Tree? I know that, like, the Forbidden Woods, they're made up of giant tree stumps that are even larger than the Deku Tree, which makes sense, but then the Deku Tree, you know, the young Deku Tree that grows into Wind Waker, how are there trees on the Great Sea that are larger than him and have already passed away and become stumps / whole areas? You know, that's kind of a little interesting plot hole, I think. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, they here say that Forest Temple and Twilight Princess is supposed to be a decayed Deku Tree. Yeah, that makes sense, too. Like, because why isn't there a Deku Tree in Twilight Princess? Like, for all intents and purposes, there probably should be. Okay, awesome. So we have gotten ourselves the Spiritual Stone of Fire. I wonder if Saria knows anything about the other Spiritual Stone. Well, let's ask her. Yeah. Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Are you collecting spiritual stones? You have one more to find. You mean the spiritual stone of water, don't you? The great Deku Tree once told me that King Zora, ruler of Zora's domain, has it. Well, I'll go have to ask him about that. Oh, I think my original plan here was that we were going to head back to Hyrule Castletown. Oh, hearts. Nice. Gotcha. Is there a hole near this tree? I thought so. Anything good in here? Alright, let's shoot him down. Got a gold Skulltula, nice. 19 in total. Let's keep it rolling. Gotcha. Killed you again. Too bad I don't need any more rupees. That could have actually meant something. Yeah, none of these trees have anything good in them. At least I don't think so. I think I already checked them. Let's drop down in this hole here. Let's see. Anything worth looking at in here? Little chest. Probably rupees. 5 rupees. Once I have more bottles, I definitely want to start carrying around some bugs with me at all times. To make sure that I can get the gold sculptures from the soft soil locations.